What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olsen here, feeling full of happiness. How about you guys? I'll give you guys a second to pop on here. I mean, seriously, I got this at Marshall's and I was like, this is perfect for me. Who is feeling happy right now? Put happy in the comments. Are you guys so excited to learn? If you're excited to learn, even if you've had a crazy day, go ahead and put I'm happy in the comments. Let me see some smiley faces if you're full of happiness. If you are watching this live, go ahead and put 1 in the comments. If you're watching the replay, put 2. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, you're probably like, what is this girl doing? Go ahead and put new in the comments. And if you share this, which I encourage you guys to do, go ahead and share it and then put shared in the comments. And a really cool trick that had helped me when I first got started was my upline and other people that were learning with me, side sisters, they would tag me in videos and then I would find out about all these trainings that I never would have on my own. So tag them. If you tag people, hi Charlotte, hi Tammy. If you tag people, then they're more likely to see it. So tag your teams because you're gonna wanna make sure they're utilizing this. And remember, I wanna see some smiley faces. I'm not seeing enough. You can use the little thumbs up, the heart, the smiley face, or you can just type happy. I want to see who's happy out there. And you guys, happiness is a state of mind. This is coming from a girl who's battled depression, anxiety, and worry. So I can preach it because I've been there. It's a state of mind, okay? It takes a lot of work every single day. You guys can do it. So get happy right now. You're going to learn such awesome stuff. There's no reason not to be happy, right? So let's dive in. Okay, side note. Girl, wash your face. Right now, everybody, your homework assignment, when you're done with this, you're going to go buy it. You're going to go to Audible. You're gonna go get that book and you're gonna start listening to it because I'm telling you what, you can prospect all day long. You can watch every freaking training on Facebook. You can go to conferences around the world, but until you get your mindset right, until you let go of that doubt and you think, you know, I'm not good enough and I stink and you have all this negative thinking, you're not gonna get anywhere. So we gotta start with your mindset. Go get that book, okay? Girl, wash your face. Put in the comments if you've already read it. Where are my girls at? Girl, wash your face. Change your life. Okay. So we're talking about prospecting like a pro. Got my notes ready so you guys know it's legit. It's ready to get serious. Amateurs scroll the news feed, okay? Oh, good, Tanya, that's awesome. Amateurs, they get on Facebook and they play and they go on the news feed and they're like, oh, what's Donna doing? And they're just on there, you know, hanging out for a freaking 45 minutes on Facebook, right? Professionals are intentional. What I want you guys to do is I want you to go pro and not just go pro the book. I want you to treat your business like a real freaking business. Too many people are treating this like a hobby, you guys, because you can. Now, if you get a job and you have to be there at a certain time, you're there at a certain time. If you get a job and you go there and they say, okay, Sally, you're gonna go wipe down the tables, you're gonna go serve some people, which I used to waitress in high school, so I know what it's like. You are gonna check out some people at the cash register and you're gonna sweep the floor before you leave. You would go do it. Network marketing, we see our laptop, we see our phone, it's kind of, you know, doing some dishes, not really working, right? We've all been there. I want you guys to go pro. I want you to make an intention and a commitment right now and say, I am a professional network marketer. Even if it's part-time, you guys, you work that business part-time so well, it can become your full-time job. You can quit your full-time job and do something you love, something that you've created, you guys. You can do it, okay? I want you to go pro. Stop being an amateur. I want you to go pro. You guys ready? This is how you're gonna do it. You are gonna be so intentional on Facebook. You're gonna get on there and be like, okay, I'm running my business. Who am I prospecting? Who am I working? You know, I'm working my list. Dina, I don't know if she's on here. She's been following in my groups for a while. She just posted on my business page today. She'd been prospecting somebody since January. Signed them up. I just saw Tammy was on here inside my group. She was prospecting a salon. She's in the hair care industry. Friggin' 5 months and the whole salon signed up on board. Do you think that's gonna be powerful for her business? Yeah, that's because she's prospecting and she's following up, okay, you guys, that's what I'm talking about. Get on Facebook, be intentional. This is how you're gonna do it. The tool is the See First list. So I don't have Facebook up. This is totally impromptu, so I'm gonna find this real quick. What we're gonna do is we are gonna prospect and target 25 people per month, okay? Now you've heard expose 2 people a day, which is great. I want you guys, you know, telling everybody and their brother about your business. But I want you guys to choose 25 people that you're gonna be your next rock stars. I want you to pick 25 people on your list that you're like, I want that girl on my team. I want that person. And I'm talking business, not product, okay? We're picking 25 freaking rock stars that we want to recruit. Your dream team is what we're talking about, okay? So let me see if I can find somebody on here. I think I saw Christy on here, so she probably won't mind if I use her. Okay, so the See First, what you're gonna do is when you come across somebody where like, that girl is the jam, I want her on my team. You don't know how it's gonna happen, you don't know when, but you want her on your team. Okay, she's gonna go on the See First list. Here's my beautiful girl, Christy. You guys, isn't she gorgeous? And of course she loves her animals. She knows I tease her about, she just loves them. They're like her children too, and she has 2 kids. Okay, here's Christy. You see where it says follow, oh, there's a glare because of the lighting. Okay, right here where it says following, you click the button where it says following. Okay, write this down if you need to. Hi, Marcy. Then what you're gonna see is you're gonna see unfollow, default, and See First. Default is where it automatically goes if you friend them. You friend them, Facebook puts default. What default means is that they're just gonna show up randomly in your newsfeed, okay? If they're posting a lot, they're probably gonna show up. If they're posting stuff that's relevant to you, they're probably gonna show up. Cool trick, you guys, is if you get annoyed by a friend, I was just training inside my private group. You guys should get my group, by the way. It's the Gold Diggers. Just put group in the comment and I'll add you. I was training inside my group on the 3 things that network marketers need to freaking stop doing. And there's this girl, she's a friend of mine, but every time I open up Facebook, she's in my freaking newsfeed talking about doing my business, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, could you please just tell me something personal about yourself? Well, I unfollowed her, but I didn't unfriend her because she's my friend. How awesome is that? So if there's somebody who you're just like, I don't want to see their stuff because they're just not understanding Facebook, you can unfollow them and they won't know. Isn't that cool? Also, you can follow people and not friend them. Okay, See First, over here, money. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna pick 25 rock stars. You're gonna say, these 25 people are my dream team. I'm gonna focus on these 25 people and I'm gonna tell you guys how to do it, okay? It could take a month, it could take a year. There's people who take 2, I think Marina Simone, who's one of my mentors, she said that it took, I think, 2 years or 3 years for her leader to prospect her. Could you imagine? I would want her on my team. It's worth it. So these 25 people are your dream team, okay? So you're gonna choose See First, and then you get up to 25 on Facebook, okay? If you don't know how to find your See First list, when you click following and you click See First, it'll say, do you wanna go look at the rest of your See First list? Or you can just search it at the top, okay? So what you're gonna do, these 25 people are in your cold market, okay? Some of them can be warm market if you want, but you can do this with cold market is my point, okay? Now, we're gonna grow, and if you don't know how to have a cold market list and you don't know how to find people, put group in the comments and I'll help you. We just trained on that last week, okay? We need to make sure you have lots of leads in your inbox. Okay, now what's really cool, you guys, when you do this, is when you pull up your news feed, this is my favorite part. Not only do they show up first in your news feed, but there's a star right next to their name so you know that they're on your See First list. Because let's face it, after a while you're like, Sarah, Annie, you know, Rita, like there's so many freaking people right on Facebook. You're like, I don't even know who my people are. The star will tell you, you follow the star. So when you see them on your newsfeed, you know what I want you guys to start doing? I want you to start commenting. I want you to start liking. Don't do the drive-by likes, okay? If you see the See First, I want you to pay attention to them. Could we find some pain points? Could we notice that they're complaining about their job, or it looks like they want to travel, or they have these cute kids, maybe they're working a lot, it looks like they might want to stay home with their kids. Could we find some pain points? Absolutely. But the most important job you have is to get to know them, okay? You're going to comment. They're going to see that you're commenting. So if you put them as your See First and you pay attention, and every day when you're on Facebook twice a day checking your news feed, you're going to notice, you're gonna comment and they're gonna go, who's this Kimberly girl? Like, she's really like liking my stuff. And they might go to your page and check you out if you're using attraction marketing, right? You guys see how this all works out? You're gonna start commenting, you're gonna get to know them. And then here's where we knock it out of the park. I want you guys to give it at least a week or 2. You can even go longer if you feel like you need to get to know them a little better. You're gonna take it to Facebook Messenger. I have a whole training on all the things to say in Facebook Messenger. We dive into this like crazy in the boot camp with scripts and everything, but I'll give you guys a quick summary. You're gonna take it into Facebook Messenger. You're gonna find out some commonalities through watching them and all that and say, hey, I've noticed this on your page. You know, we both have 2 kids, whatever. Bless you. I was like, what does that sound? We have 2 kids, and then you're gonna get a conversation going with them, okay? And they're not going to be like, who's this girl? They're gonna think, oh, cool, this is Kimberly. Like, I almost know Kimberly. Or they're gonna be really excited and flattered that you got to know them. And most importantly, they're gonna know you're a real person, that you're genuine and you wanna get to know them. And that is where you make real relationships with people. You don't get the crickets. You don't get them unfriending you. People freaking love it. You guys, it works like crazy. I'm not kidding you, okay? So that's your homework, is to get 25 on your See First list, okay? Now, boot camp. This is it. Last video, I think, before boot camp, okay? So I have 4 spots left. I think a couple girls registered today, so I probably have like 3 or 4 spots. The boot camp is closing. It's 12 weeks long. It starts Wednesday, and you will have access for life. Everything's recorded. I'm not doing another one until the fall. So if you like my trainings and you want to know more, what I do is I basically hold you accountable. I teach you step by step how to build your business online and how to teach your teams how to build your business. Most of you don't have processes in place, right? I'm finding this, just I do one-on-one coaching sometimes, and yeah, we need to get some processes in place. So if you already have done my boot camps, put boot camp, or tell everybody what you think of the boot camps. We've had so many rank advancements. We've had so many people finally getting into Facebook Lives and not being afraid of it anymore. I've seen such amazing things out of this group. It blows my mind. Okay, so we're gonna talk about, there are 6 different modules in the boot camp, and then every other week there's a bonus training. So we're gonna talk about your business planning. We need to set goals weekly, monthly, yearly. We need to create an abundant mindset. We need to do some reprogramming with your brain, obviously. We're gonna jumpstart into recruiting the week 2. Module 2 is gonna be massive list building. We're gonna create your daily method of operations. We're gonna come up with what's your organization plan, what's your schedule look like. We're gonna do time blocking. Yes, I'm gonna make you guys do all this stuff, and you're gonna have to do it. We're gonna do attraction marketing. I'm gonna give you guys dozens and dozens of posts that are already done, and you can have all of them, and you just turn around and use them on your page. I'm going to teach you guys how to get engagement. I'm going to teach you what the heck do you post on your page? What content do you post on your page? What do you do for Facebook Lives? What topics? How do you get people to interact? How do you go from 100 views on Facebook Lives to 2, 3, 4,000. I get 7,000 views on my Facebook Lives. I teach you guys how to do all of that. Branding, we're going to touch on branding, because what if you switch your company? Have you guys ever thought about that? Or what if your company goes out of business? And not to scare you, but you guys, I was in Facebook jail. That means everything I've built on Facebook jail could have been gone like that. Thank God I have an email list, right? Thank God that I've built on Instagram too. So we need to brand you and not your company. Huge. How to create an ATM system where we can plug people into a private group. We can basically duplicate the process where we can tag them in a video, turn around and get them on a 3-way chat, and get them to join your team. Just automatically, how do we do that, and teach your team how to do that. Leadership, creating tons of customers. You also get my book. I don't know if you guys can see a picture. My book is coming out, and so everybody in the group, you guys get a hard copy of it, and also the digital copy during the boot camp. Yeah, so I have payment plans, so just put boot camp in the comments. And if there's the social media boot camp, which I just went over. So if you've already done it and you're like, I've already done social media boot camps, I have a branding boot camp you can also get into, but that's gonna be just a few girls. I'd prefer you start with the social media, because that's the most important thing to master to get your business going, okay? Wednesday night to finish, I have a special treat for you. I'm interviewing Monica Larson. She's been in network marketing for over 5 years, and she created such a huge business online through social media that she was able to quit her full-time job and stay home with her girls. So she's gonna teach you guys how she did that. So that'll be 7:45 Wednesday night Central Time on my personal page. And then on Thursday night, I'll be back on my business page, The Goal Digger Girl, to teach you guys another training. So lots going on this week, super excited. Boot camp is pretty much when I can't sleep over. I'm so pumped about it, you have no idea. So for those that already registered, woo-hoo. And then just put boot camp in the comments if you want the link, and we'll get you all set up. I have, like I said, a few spots left. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you guys Wednesday night in the training. Bye.